Palestinian officials in Gaza say Sunday was the deadliest day since the current fighting with Israel began. More than 40 people were killed in the latest Israeli airstrikes on Gaza, officials there say. Israel's army said Palestinian militants have fired more than 3,000 rockets at Israel over the past week. United Nations Secretary-General Antonio Guterres has warned that further fighting could plunge the region into an uncontainable crisis. He pleaded for an immediate end to the utterly appalling violence. Early on Monday, Israeli warplanes launched 80 airstrikes on several areas of Gaza City, shortly after Hamas militants fired a barrage of rockets at southern Israel. The UN has also warned of fuel shortages in Gaza which could lead to hospitals and other facilities losing power. Lynn Hastings, UN Deputy Special Coordinator for the Middle East peace process, told the BBC that she had appealed to Israeli authorities to allow the UN to bring in fuel and supplies but was told it was not safe. Gaza officials said 42 people, including 16 women and 10 children, died in Sunday's Israeli airstrikes. 10 people, including 2 children, have been killed in rocket attacks on Israel since the fighting began last Monday, Israel said. The overall death toll in Gaza now stands at 188 people, including 55 children and 33 women, with 1,230 injured, according to the Hamas-controlled health ministry. Israel says dozens of militants are among the dead. So what exactly happened on Sunday and why it was deadliest? Israeli airstrikes hit a busy street in Gaza just after midnight on Sunday, causing at least 3 buildings to collapse and dozens of deaths. Hamas launched series of rockets towards southern Israel overnight, and during the afternoon. Millions of Israelis scrambled to safe rooms or shelters as sirens went off. Palestinians also tried to take precautions, but in the densely packed and poorly-resourced Gaza Strip, many had nowhere to go. The Israeli military later said it had conducted strikes on a militant tunnel system in the area. The tunnel's collapse caused the houses above to collapse as well, leading to unintended civilian casualties, it said. Israel's military says it has been targeting leaders and infrastructure linked to Hamas. It said it had also struck the homes of Hamas leader Yahya Sinwar and his brother Mohammed Sinwar, whom it described as head of logistics and manpower for the movement. In Israel, Hamas rockets hit Ashkelon, Ashdod, Netivot and other parts of central and southern Israel. There were no reports of casualties. The Israeli military said it had seen the highest ever concentration of rocket attacks on its territory during the past week. The country's Iron Dome defense system has intercepted many of them, but some caused damage to cars and buildings, including the Yod Michael Synagogue in Ashkelon, where a hole was blasted through the wall just before an evening service for the Jewish holiday of Shavuot. No one was reported hurt, and locals moved quickly to clear up the damage so the service could go ahead, according to the Times of Israel. If you like the report, and want to stay up to date on the go, with latest events around the world, please like, share and subscribe the RT News Wire channel, and click the bell notification, to get latest updates as it happens.